We're living here. Time for another No Time podcast. And thought I'd start this one with being grateful for things. Being grateful. Being grateful for what you have in front of you is so therapeutic. It allows your chaotic lifestyle, that is if you have one, or your relaxed lifestyle to become fully centered or fully clear. Because when we're grateful for the small things, then the big things that seem to bother everyone don't matter as much. This is not an easy feat, my friends. It's not. I'm not acting like this is the easiest thing to do. But as I said to someone else recently, it's worth it. Because we're heading toward a goal. The goal, as they say, is not really what we're trying to reach. Not only what we're trying to reach. It's that light. You know, we're trying to get to that light to better understand it. But once you reach that light, there's so much more to understand about it. And before you can reach that light, you have to understand it, you have to respect it, but most of all, you have to appreciate it. You have to appreciate that there's that light at all. And that's where we're at. We're heading toward that goal. We're heading toward understanding that light. Freudian slip there. But I was going to say, maybe that is why they call it the Enlightenment. Enlightenment. I know it's E-N, but it's still funny. Enlightenment. Maybe that's what we're trying to head to. We're trying to head to that light. And some people are already there. Some people are at that light, and they're like, I don't know what the big deal is. I don't understand why everyone's, trying to get here. I'm already here, and it hasn't done anything for me. That may be true, because you don't understand it. You don't appreciate it. You haven't soaked it in, let it dwell within you. You haven't let it tell you its story, instead of you trying to tell your story to it. It doesn't want to know your story. It doesn't want to know your story, not until you know its story. Then it's time to share with one another. It'll open just as much as you'll open. Your mind, your body, your soul, your heart. Then the enlightenment, the light within is there. And now you're ready to understand. I think that's what really, when we talk about wisdom, when we talk about, sacred knowledge, that's what it is. They understood the light. And because of that, the light opened itself. It revealed its secrets to those who understood it. Otherwise, it wouldn't have done any good for anyone. Nothing. Not at all. So, being grateful for the smallest things around you, and then the biggest things around you, opens ourself to receive the light, to understand the the light. This does not mean the darkness is bad. Duality is something we're all trying to transcend. Transcend is such a complicated, big word. So let's just say we're trying to get past it. We're trying to heal it. Because transcending cannot truly happen until we heal that duality that we see around us and in everyone else. Because we are all reflections of one another. And I hope that really sinks in for you. I hope when you see or hear other people say things that you already wanted to say, that you realize that's the reflection Mira was talking about. I hope when you see synchronicity and when you experience it, that's when you realize that's the reflection that Mira was talking about. And I hope that when you see hope, when you see miracles happen, when you experience the love of how that feels, you'll understand what it means. And you'll say, that's the reflection that Mira was talking about. It comes from the heart, not just the mind. Open your heart, and your mind can get a little clearer. And then, after all, once you notice it, once you see it, once you understand what you're recognizing as parts of yourself, appreciate it, love it, embrace it, give it to the world. That's all. Thank you very much for listening. God bless.